Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 11 of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. So last time, I believe we made it to this village, and we're at the Rito Village now, and we need a truck ton of money before we can afford to do too much here, because if we go farther north, it's gonna get mighty cold. And, which is that way, is where north is. Me looking around, I was like, it's cold, and I'm like, it doesn't look very cold. It's all like, I don't know, it looks like Moab, Utah over there. But then you turn around, you're like, oh, right, that way is where all the cold is. Anyway, so we're gonna need a lot more money before we can do too much. But we can talk to all the people here and get like the story lowdown on what's happening. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. What are you doing here? You adventurers are crazy. What? What do you mean, what? You see Divine Beast Va Mado flying around up there? The village is in disarray thanks to that thing. If I were a properly trained soldier, I'd go straight at the beast and bring it down. Well, I'm sure a lot of other soldiers are dead, and because for that exact reason. What's wrong with you? Welcome. Ow. What's the matter? No offense, but this is not your concern. That cursed monster. See, he probably thought, like, I can take him, and then look what happened to him. Alright, so it's been a bit since I've played this game, so I might be rusty on controls again, because it's been like a week or two, so it's been a while since I played, so we might be a little rusty on how things control. I have, you know... okay, how do I phrase this? So, I feel like I'm gonna damn myself the second I say the first part of this sentence here. I'm not a furry, but... or whatever you would call it. Why are the birds in this game so hot? Why is she so hot? Like, it doesn't make any sense. How? I have questions, Nintendo. Hi, can I help you? What's wrong? Never mind, forget it. Okay, good talk. Anyway. Aha! You! Hello. Visitor, welcome to... Oh. Oh! That object on your hip, could it be? Forgive me, where are my manners? I am Canelli, leader of the Rito Village. Now then, is that not a Sheikah slate dangling from your hip? No, it's not. That's right. Oh my, so it is true. That means you must be a champion like Master Revali. One of the few able to... Or maybe it's Revali, like with harder on the E. Revali. That's probably how you say that. Revali, one of the few able to board Divine Beast Va Mado. No, who am I kidding? The champions have all been dead for 100 years. The boy must be a mere descendant, an inheritor of the Sheikah slate. Ah, forgive me, champion descendant. If you would listen to this old man's request, you would have my eternal gratitude. I'll listen. Thank you, truly. Now that I know you have the blood of a champion, there is something I must ask of you. How shall I put this? I would like you to deal with Divine Beast Va Mado, the giant beast circling above us. Only a chosen one, a champion, can stop a divine beast. You must enter the beast and bend it to your will. I tried explaining this to the more headstrong Rito warriors, but they wouldn't listen to reason. Teba and Hearth tried to confront Mado, but it did not go well, and Hearth was injured. Teba escaped unscathed, but I fear he now plans to face Mado alone. As a descendant of the champions, perhaps you can help us. Please find Teba. If you work together, you may be able to stop Divine Beast Va Mado. Okay. What do you have to say, Junior? I'm scared of the bird monster. I hope it doesn't eat me. Did the village elder tell you about it? Are you scared of it too? Not scared at all. Whoa, really? Are you a champion or something? I sure am, boy. I sure am, small child. Here. I don't even know if there's anything in here. And I'm half expecting someone to yell at me for breaking all their pots for no reason. Anyway, let's see. I wonder what is that objective? I mean, the objective marker looks like it's directly leading to you. Forgive my intrusion, but I overheard you speaking with the elder. It sounds like you intend to help my husband Teba in the fight against Mado. But to tell the truth, there is not much I can do for you right now beyond telling you where my husband went. Where'd he go? Well... My husband headed to a place called the Flight Range. It's in Dranox Pass at the base of the Hebra Mountains. It's a place where Rito warriors prepare for aerial combat. I imagine he's gone there to gather weapons for another run at Mado. As it happens, he made his way to the flight range on foot this time. Oh, really? If you take off Rivali's Landing, it's a straight shot to the flight range. Rivali's Landing is a memorial for the Rito champion Rivali, so named in the hope that none might forget the events of that horrible day. Oh, I think we're about to get a sweet flashback. Let's go.
今の君にはとても真似のできない系統だろう。上昇気流を発生させ空高く舞い上がる僕の技、空の支配者リトの中でも芸術品とまで言われるテクニック。この技をもってすれば厄災ガノンに対して有利に戦いを進められること間違いなしだよ。そして一族でも最高と称えられる弓の使い手、つまりこの僕リーバルこそ厄災討伐の要にふさわしい戦士ってことさ。なのに僕に与えられた役目は君の援護だ。君がその古臭い大麻の剣とやらの主ってだけで。愚の骨頂だよね。おや、怒ったのかい？それなら勝負と行こうじゃないか。場所はそうだな。あそこなんてどうだい？ごめん。君は一人じゃあの真珠に行くことさえできないんだっけね。
This freaking guy. He thinks he's cooler than me. Descendant! Descendant, are you alright? My apologies. I fear I have said far too much. Is there anything you do not understand? Please do not hesitate to ask. Indeed. Alright, you found Saki and where Teba went. It sounds like he headed for the flight range. Search the flight range for Teba. Well, that's neato and all, but we don't have the gear to do that. And I'll tell you why. Okay, so it is that way, is it not? Oh, it might be. Like, I think it's over there. I think it might be right through there, possibly. Like, or maybe it's like on the top part of it, but it's somewhere over there. The issue is it's cold over there. It's cold over there, and colder than our measly little shirt will allow. So, and even honestly, like, maybe our little shirt would be enough for us to get over there, but like, I feel like it's not enough later on. Like, even if we get up to the, there he is, to the Divine Beast, I think it's even colder up there, and our shirt will not be enough. So, we need the armor. Now, how much was the armor versus how much we owned? That might be one step beneath us. That might be one step lower. Let's see here. I think it's around this way. That was pretty cool, huh? Anyway. Yeah, 1,000, 1,600, 1,600, so 400, 2,000. So what is that, like 2,150? I need 2,150 before I can buy the armor. Not good, my friending. Not good. Okay, so it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad because can I sell things to you? Oh yeah, I can sell you things. So this would be a good opportunity to because one of the options is we could sell some of our stuff here because I have a lot of this stuff, as you can tell. The other option, and normally what I do is historically, I've sold about half of whatever it is I have. So, like, I mean, not always, but in some cases. Like, if I have 6 rubies, I'd probably sell 3 of them. Maybe not so much with the amber. I might sell maybe 20 amber, especially because I have 58 of them. For these ones, I might sell 12, that kind of thing. So, like, that's normally approximately what I do. The other option, and if I was like, well, I don't want to sell all this stuff, the other option is we could get more, because, there are lots of those, like the stone taluses. There are a lot of those, or maybe it's trellises. I guess I don't remember. Anyway, there's a lot of those about, and they give a lot of good stuff. So, the other option is we easily could, my first thought was go back to the main... Yeah, here we go. Is to go back over here to the plateau and then go over here, because I think there's a stone trellis over here that's like the very first one you can find. And the stone trellises for fighting bosses are not that bad, and so that's the other option. But I'm never gonna use the never going to use my this stuff to for any other uses. Like for me, they're only used for money. And so, but I still feel really I'm not guilty, but I'm really hesitant to sell them. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm never going to use them for anything else. So let's just go ahead and sell about, let's sell 3 of these. Okay. And some part of me is tempted to sell all the stuff I want to anyway, even though we're gonna more than clear what we need here, because we're gonna need to do this later. We're gonna need to do this later for other armor. Once we get to the desert, we're gonna have to do this again. So stockpiling the money is fine, and there's as far as I can remember, there's no way to lose money. You don't lose it from dying. You know what I mean? So I don't miss out on anything by actually doing it. Maybe we'll sell an even. Yeah, let's sell about 12 of these. Okay, well, there's the money we need. Almost enough for our stuff. Let's see. For these ones, maybe we'll sell an even 18, because that'll get us a nice even number, which is fun. Those ones are not worth very much, which makes sense, because they're very plentiful in comparison. Let's see here. I'm just looking for gems. Alright, we can go ahead and sell 6 of these. Okay. We'll sell 1 sapphire. Yeah, just 1. Okay, and... that might be the show. Yeah. Because I'm not selling the diamond, I only have the 1, you know what I mean? Let's see. I mean, and I probably could just sell all of them, honestly. I probably could, but at least for now, that's obviously plenty. That's more than enough. So, alright, let's see. The snow quill trousers. We'll take these. Sick. The Rito sell these trousers to Hylians in Rito Village. The inside is lined with Rito feathers, so they excel at retaining body heat. Sick. And then I'll take the chest piece. Lined with molted Rito feathers, this tunic was made by Rito artisans for Hylians visiting cold climates. The feathers are stacked to each layer to retain body heat. And this one, the Rito accessory made from snowy bird feathers. It's adorned with a ruby, a gem that harnesses the power of fire to make cold climates more tolerable. Sick. Going on a shopping spree, are we? Hey, really quick though. Looks like you already have the whole Rito getup. That's great and all, but what am I supposed to offer you now? Oh, I heard there's a village somewhere that can dye your armors with different colors. You could also buy another Rito outfit and dye it another color. Color coordination is serious business. Yeah, you could buy another one if you have another 2,000 rupees lying around. Anyway, I'm actually here because the armors. I have a second pair of Hylian trousers because I accidentally bought them twice. Because I just want to double check that, right? Yeah, Hylian trousers. These are the ones I keep upgrading. So, would you like this one? It's just annoying to me that I have 2 pairs, and it's a reminder of my mistake. So, I'd rather just get rid of that. Anyway, thank you. Alright, so that also gets rid of my mistake, which is great. But, if you want to see what this stuff looks like, there you go, kids. So, there's the Rito outfit. Looks really good. And, look at that cold resist, by the way. It full powers it. Oh, hey. I'm exhausted. Why? So tired. Why? So tired. But why though? You had a quest. And I can't like give you anything. There's no option. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so I mean maybe I could give her something. I don't know. Let's see. So let's go ahead and put on my regular set right now. We need to look at what the upgrade cost of this is going to be, and I suspect it's going to be not good. But time will tell. I also don't know. I mean, we have a fair chunk of hearts at this point. We're probably like if we upgrade this armor, we probably can loosely pursue the Rito stuff. I mean, like, you know, like fairly loosely. We have a fair chunk of hearts here. Like, that's not bad. I'm also not in a massive hurry to do it, but I don't want to wait too long to do the stuff if I feel like I'm ready to, because they give you bonuses. Once you beat each one, they give you Nito bonuses. And so I don't want to wait too long to do it, you know? Just because, oh, dang it. I wasn't ready. I only have one arrow anyway, so apparently I just noticed. Yep, one arrow. Sick. Oh, there's another one. Wow. There was two of them that time. I don't think I've ever seen two. Anyway. But because after you defeat each divine beast, you get a bonus from the champion. So I'll just tell you, because this game's been out forever. So, when you defeat the flying one, Va Mado or whatever, you get Rivali's Gale or something is what it's called. But it's that ascend ability that he did in the cutscene to, like, jump upwards. You can do that. There's a cooldown, but it does work. And then each one gives you something, a different power. Rivali's Gale or whatever it's called, the Ascension thing, is very useful. But, for now, we're just gonna go ahead and look and see what the upgrades, are available. I suspect it's gonna be a little rough. Okay, so what do you need? Red shoe jelly, 3 apiece. Ooh, I can afford that. Sick. Please do, my friend. Let's go, dude. I needed red shoes, and I have enough. Nice. All finished, just a bit stronger though. Yes, I know, my friend. There is a bonus on this set if I get it high enough. Okay, then we'll go this. I think we're gonna need more of the red shoes because I would prefer to get it to tier 2. So we can do this first step, which is great, but you know, that gets it to 5, obviously, which is neato. But we'll see what the cost on the other ones is. Okay, well, you need warm Saflina and red shoes. So I'm gonna need... No. You have what you need. Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna need 15? I'm gonna need 15 red shoe jellies. And then I'm gonna need 9 warm Saflinas. And I don't know where warm Saflina spawns in, so... There's some prep work to do, and I'd prefer to get it to at least tier 2. That's normally what I do for all of my weather-specific stuff. And because this is going to be my anti-cold armor for the rest of the game, I would prefer to get it to tier 2. And if I do get it to tier 2, it's going to give me the set bonus. While I'm here, though, what does it cost to do my stuff? 15. I need more Bokoblin guts. Otherwise, I actually could afford to go tier 3 on my Hylian stuff, which is sick. I need some Bokoblins. And guts are not a guaranteed drop, I don't think either. Interesting. All right, so we're on a mission. I mean, honestly, that could probably be what we work on today, is gathering stuff. So I'm gonna open a temporary text document. So what do we need? I have 12. So I'm gonna need 15 total. So I'm gonna need total of 15 Bokoblin guts. Okay. The fangs we have plenty of, that doesn't matter. But the other one we need is we're gonna need 15 red chew jelly, which you get on Death Mountain. And so we can go to the tower over there, because they spawn all over the bottom of it, and without even me being lit on fire. And then we're going to need 9 warm Saflina. Saflina. Boy, I cannot spell that word. Plus, I even spelled it wrong even the second time, because there's actually 2 F's in it. Okay, so that's what we're going to need to improve my stuff. the stuff that matters. I don't really care about improving this very much because it's not like, maybe there's a bonus, like even if I have the whole set, but I only have one piece of this anyway, so I don't really care very much. Okay. She's like going away. How unfortunate for me. I love her. You're the best. You're fun. I love you. Okay. So that's good. Well, some of the stuff is kind of easy, to be honest with you. Other stuff, not so much. But the obvious one is the red shoe jelly, because I know you can get to the tower without being lit on fire, so... And the slimes that are there, they glow, so it's very obvious. We also need some bokoblin guts as well. Which, honestly, I would have more if I didn't wear my mask so much, but we've been over why I do that. So we have 1,800 rupees, which is great. We're gonna need a lot more rupees to buy stuff later, but, you know... It just means, really, we need to make some kind of effort to actually, you know, probably fight some more bosses, find some nodes, that kind of thing. So it should be, you can already see there's one right there. We're gonna need some of these down below, so some things are obvious. Now, it hasn't been a blood moon, so there's gonna be some spawning issues. Oh, I do not have the, arrows to be wasting on that. Okay. That was a little... Oh, I forgot we got the fancy bigger, better, badder bombs. There we go. Give me that. Okay, so we have 6. And how many did I need? This is why I wrote it down. I need 15, so I have 6. Those are bats. That's not going to be useful. I mean, I'm going to aggro them because they're going to be mad at me. Oh no, you got me. Anyway. Oh, I was about to say, I'm owed these. Give me it. Okay, a little closer. Sick. Alright, now what we're here for. We're actually here for... Oh, dang it. Give me that. Woo! That is about as close as that can be. Oh, too hard. Oh, stop. Okay, a little close. I blew it up and knocked myself off the mountain. Whoops, I did it again. Stop. I'm coming back up. Hang on. I wonder how many times I'm gonna do that. I missed with my one arrow, so that's tragic. Dang it. Ow! Alright, we're gonna have to get into melee. I can't. Okay, that's one thing. Stupid things. Ooh, my arrow back. Let's go. Actually, I gained an arrow. Oh, a knight's bow. Wow, no wonder that hurt so bad. Okay, that was that was unfortunate. That was some of the sloppiest combat I've ever seen in my life. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? I was gonna do something. I could use some hearts. That's for starters. Okay, good start. Oh, bow. That's what I was doing. I was trying to remember there was something I was gonna do. Silver bow. Well, how much is the knight's bow worth? Knight's bow is 26. Don't these have, like, low... well, it does not mention a specific lack of durability, so really just getting rid of this makes sense. So I guess we will switch to a knight's bow. I'll drop the silver bow because it is technically not as good. And we'll just grab all these moblin stuff, which is a fun little thing. All right, let's go up here and see if there's any more of this stuff. Ooh, some more arrows. Let's go, dude. I gained some arrows. Let's go. The freaking fire bats is the real problem. I really need that. Eh. Oh, perfect. That was efficient as all hell. That was efficient as hell. Oh, we're right here, though. I'm not gonna waste wood. Obviously, I need that. I need a whole bunch of it. I have 27. I don't remember how much I needed for the house, but... okay, so what are we looking at now? Let's see. Ooh, 15. Is that what I needed? Let me see. Okay, so we have that, which is great. Bokoblin Guts is a problem. Warm Saflina, though. Let's see if we can find where that is. Oh, okay. So we are here, and I'll show you where here is in a minute. But this is what I needed. Sick. I'm just like taking pictures of all these flowers. It's for a cause. It's not just because I'm interested in flowers. I mean, like, you may as well, right? Like, it's all right here. It's all free. There was some hardy radishes that I didn't grab a second ago. Oh, electric Saflina, too. Wow. We might need this later. It might be useful. Electric, Hyrule, electric, Hyrule, electric, Hyrule. Sick. Okay, so, we are here. Right here. So Satori Mountain has a couple of spots thanks to this very old Reddit thread. Yeah, thanks to an old Reddit thread, I was led directly here. So, oh, Swift Carrot. I don't know if we'll need that, but just in case. Nice. Anyway. But yeah, this little garden area is covered in flowers, and one of them is the warm Saflina that we need, along with, you know, many other useful flowers. So, you know, the concept, it kind of cracks me up. Like, so Zelda is alive because I would assume, like, magically kept alive, and she's, you know, holding down the fort or whatever. Otherwise, Ganon would have destroy the universe, like, you know, much sooner. You know, and what is Link doing? And what is Link doing? Flower picking. He's like, hey, it wasn't for nothing, okay? Like, yes, I'm flower picking, but not for nothing, okay? Like, I'm hunting for ingredients because it's gonna be useful later. All right, now how? Okay, I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be over here somewhere. Let's see. Warm Saflina. Target with sensor. Yes. Now, I don't know if there's more than one spot. Oh, acorn. I don't know if there's more than one spot because the other place. Oh, actually, let me hold that thought. I gotta shut my door. Okay. Anyway, sorry, we're back. So, because the other place that that warm Saflina is the desert. Now, apparently it grows. Apparently it grows around the fairy shrine in the desert, which I can show you where it's actually the fairy fountain. Let me show you where that is. Right here. I'm almost sure it's like right beneath this thing. So, you know, as physically far away as you could possibly be across the entire desert. And the desert has many horrors that are spooky to be around. So, it's not great. It's not great. And apparently warm Saflina grows around them. Also, it's raining even though it's supposed to be clear. Give me the mushroom! Okay. Link, let go of it. Just fall, I know. It's very scarring and everything, but... There we go. No! Thank you. Like how the weather says sunny and it's raining. Anyway, we have to be careful because there's a boss around here somewhere. Let's see... Okay, he's not right over here, though, isn't he? No, he's, like, right here, yeah. There's a boss right here. But we are not there. But because the thing is, like, I don't know if Warm Saflina grows in any other spots, you know what I mean? Because, like, obviously it grew over there, which was great, and we got it. We got that chunk, you know what I mean? But it's not going off anymore. It would be ridiculous not to grab it. Lots of good stuff here, dude. So many good things. Not that we're here for all these things, as interesting as it all is. Wow, there is just... Oh, a farmer's pitchfork. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, because, yeah, I don't know if we're going to find any more of it. And, like, maybe I'll have luck. Maybe I should go to the desert, because There's some portions of the desert I could go to, because I went to that edge already, you know? Like, make sure we go there at night, but that's not hard, because there's the stable right there, you know? And so with the stable right there, we could go there at night, you know what I mean? So, we also should probably talk to the... Well, I don't have to do that, we could just do this. Somewhere, I have a thing. Some dude wants... Yeah, how much would he want? 3,000, 30 bundles of wood. We're actually almost there, believe it or not. Some part of me is tempted to cut some of these trees down, you know? Because there's a woodcutter's axe right there, which will do it faster. So maybe really quick. Especially because that's just like a stupid arm that I don't care about. Anyway, we're just going to do this really quick because I have just about have the wood we need, so... It's an added benefit of, you know, dropping all the apples that's on top, so... And you can never have too many apples. Just like Mom always said. Like, what? Mom was really into apples, I guess, huh? Wow, there is so many apples. Oh my goodness. Hey, 32, let's go. Well, for now that's good enough. I don't really care about the moblin arm, because it doesn't last very long, so... I could just hold on to this axe, it might be useful. I think that was what I had equipped, was... Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of good weapons. I have very few, but very powerful weapons, you know? Anyway. So yeah, the issue is I don't know if Worm Saflina spawns anywhere else over here, is my problem. You know, and so we could run all over this mountain, but there might be no more. Because the Reddit post that I saw that said there's 2 garden spots, so I at least want to check... The blue little dot here. I could also run to the very top as well. Then maybe bounce down. So I'm probably going to do this really quick. I don't know if we're going to find any more over here. And then worst case, we'll take a break from this and do something else. And then I could grab a lot of this off camera if I had to. Oh, guys, look. I mean, this is not what we're looking for, but look at this pretty cherry blossom tree. I feel like this matters later, but I can't tell you why. Oh, there's a piece to one of the armors over. Yeah, look at that. That's why I remember thinking this tree mattered. Because I'm like, I remember like seeking this out at some point for some reason. Like, and I could not remember why. That's why. A mysterious bridle made with forgotten ancient technology. Equipping a horse with this, maximize their abilities, increasing the number of spurs associated with them. Well, there you go. We got the ancient horse piece. Anyway, we're gonna check the this yellow marker just in case there's more, but I honestly don't really think there is any more on this mountain, you know, because it's kind of a rare find. I don't want to run that way. It's not useful. I'm running this way. Anyway, it's not really it's not. I forgot my train of thought. That stupid Korok thing. Anyway, it's kind of a rare find, is what it seems like. Oh. There was a freaking there was a shrine literally right here. Also, I landed on a bird, which was probably upsetting for him. Anyway, I wasn't here for all that. I wanted to go look at this yellow marker that I put down, you know? Just in case there was more Worm Saflina down there, but I don't actually think there is. Still, we could go look at this shrine, see what's down there. But yeah, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if I kind of maybe needed to run to the desert. Not to run all the way to the south, but at least during nightfall, I could run along the right edge, because that's where I found the Worm Saflina that I already did have, was following that cliffside. And so there is at least a part of me that suspects that that's where I'll find some more. All right, we'll see. Let's see. Synced swinging, huh? Okay, solid. that was really great. That was a really top-notch jump there. Yeah. Depth perception just a little bit off on that one. Anyway, that was awesome, man. I loved that for us. That was great. This is really cool on a man that has 4 arrows and now has 2. Anyway, don't worry about all that. Anything good with this? Anything useful? A spear? It's cute, I suppose. I'm tempted to drop my... Yeah, it's just a woodcutter's axe. And I got the wood I needed for now. I think I'm going to need more of that later. The Koroks made the spear for Hylians. The shaft is made from a light, sturdy wood, offering ease of use. Spearhead is made from a much harder wood, offering strength. So, it's not bad, and spears and such things are actually neato because of the, because the reach is really good, so. Now, the way I've done this is you just really carefully drop that there. But it's very easy to make it move, and it's... One of these things will send you sailing off of this, so... Normally what I try and do is something like that, you know, where you just kind of make it through and try to put it back where it was so it doesn't go swinging around too much. It's going to swing a little bit, there's nothing you can do about that, but... Now, obviously, they, very much assume this is going to be spooky. Alright, don't fall, please. Don't move, don't make me fall. The Koroks made this bow for Hylians. It's crafted from flexible wood, sturdy vines for the bowstring. Construction may be simple, but it fires multiple arrows at once. Wow. So it's 15 arrows per shot, so to speak. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it does say 15 times 3. I'm tempted to drop maybe one of my Dragonbone Boko bows for it. Because it is 15, but, like, if you hit all 3 of them, it's, like, 45, right? So it's per arrow is 15. So its potential is very, very high. And as you can tell, bows don't go very quickly because their survivability is surprising. Let's say, hopefully it's in the range, otherwise we have made a mistake, people. Okay. So the obvious thing is that we need to make ourselves a little bit of a staircase. Oh. And also, they hit a chest over there thinking I wouldn't notice. It's not, well, it's not that they thought I wouldn't notice. They just, why is there a switch? I don't know. Okay. My idea is... Can we, like, I don't know, maybe... Okay, so from there I can reach it, but my thought was, can I maybe... something like that? Get it a little closer? So that I have an easier way to, you know, get back. Oh, wow. Well, that was worth doing. Worth it. Okay. Well, at least it was easy. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Huh. Okay. Well, that's neat, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna believe what happened. If you're wondering why all my hearts are missing, well, it's a great story. It's possible that I pulled one of those things towards me with a little too much gusto at a certain point, and I hit myself and almost knocked me off. I barely landed on the chest and the little platform again, so, you know, there was a lot of mistakes made. Took forever to get out of that spot after I got that chest, but we got it. And it was still worth doing. I mean, you know, I fell off once or whatever and hit myself once, but it still took a long time to get back. But it was worth it because that was 300 rupees, dude. That was a lot of money to have sitting right there, and money's incredibly valuable for obvious reasons. And so we need money because there's a lot of armors we're gonna have to get later, and other fairy fountains we're gonna have to unlock, and that's gonna take money. Anyway, okay. So it is apparently very cold. Here, just put this on. Although actually, this is actually worth more armor. Anyway, we weren't actually here for all that. While we're here, I'm still gonna go look at that the yellow pin down there, just on the off chance I'm wrong and there's something good over there. I don't actually expect that to be a thing, but just in case. Because there's a lot of interesting plants all over this mountain. I can't help but notice. Yes, relax, skeletons. I'm not here for you. Anyway, we're gonna go look at this little dot, but then we need to unlock another heart. Okay, so we are approaching the desert because I'm like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna find any more near there. And my little warm Saflina detector's going off already. Rusted Claymore. I think it must be higher up on this cliffside somewhere. Anyway, so that pond did not have any. I feel like it's just that one garden spot that has it. But you're not gonna believe what I did find. I actually found Silent Princess, which is, I think, a plant we need to improve the Hylian, like the champion tunic. Which in some ways is a little tempting to do. There's no set bonus of wearing my go-to set, so technically I don't lose anything by not wearing the full set, technically. Yeah, I think it's somewhere over here, because it's really going off on me. Oh yeah, there it is. Wow, that thing is really sensitive. Because I was not nearby this, and it went off already. That's crazy. Well, I got that. That's the good news. There's also another one farther over this way. How are we doing on that? Warm Saflina. I need 3 more. So we don't need as many as you might believe. Night is ending, though, and I don't have any anti-heat stuff, so... So at the moment, I guess the plan is just to run in the desert here and just see if I can get it. I need 3 more, so hopefully it shouldn't take super long. Alright, so there's been some developments. I actually forgot what we were going to do after we did that. So yeah, I actually found everything we needed. There's in the east Gerudo ruins. As you saw me running on that little sort of hillside with all the sand. Well, if you run over the ridge, there's like this big circle and there's a shrine at the bottom. But I was gonna try and grab it, but we ran out of nighttime and the daylight showed up and it's too hot in the desert and I don't have anti-heat stuff, so I had to leave. But it's like basically a sort of a shrine quest. There's like all these like magnetic balls and you have to grab them and drop them in certain slots, and there's hidden around this area, and I couldn't find the other 2 very easily and I was running out of time, so we had to leave. But I put 4 of them in place, I suppose. And I guess that's something. And there was a lot of a warm Saflina, but also electric Saflina was a whole bunch down there too. But I found plenty of warm Saflina now, so that's the good news. There's another heart, by the way, which is great. Now we kind of need Bokoblin stuff, and I think it's like the only thing we're missing, right? Bokoblin guts. We have the Saflina now. Let me go ahead and check, but let's see here. I think it's on our last page. Yeah, we have 12 now, actually. You know, I found 6 Silent Princess by that lake, which I mentioned. We just need Bokoblin guts, and so I was kind of contemplating going over here because there's a whole bunch here, but I also could run to, you know, anything in here because the plateau has Bokoblins and stuff. They're very low level ones. I was trying to decide if they're, you know, like what would be a good spot to try and get some. You know, some place with a fair amount of Bokoblins. The issue is that a lot of areas you go to, and I was going here, but it just occurred to me, I'm like, well, there's like a whole bunch of moblins and stuff down there, but maybe we'll go to the tower and glide down to the outpost ruins-ish, and then we'll try that. Because we need some Bokoblin guts. I need more than what we have, and if we can get it, we can upgrade my go-to set of armor, and which would be big, and I think we already have enough to get my cold stuff to tier 2, which will get us the set bonus, I believe, so, you know, some good stuff, but we will see. We'll see if we can find some moblins. But hey, or no, it's Bokoblin guts, not moblins. Moblins are the big ones. Let's see. No, eat. So I think it's this way. Yes, this is the way. Let's see here. I guess we'll, I don't know, sort of just drop straight down because yeah, there's a moblin. Not helpful. Although really, like, you know, any material is good material, right? But kind of specifically looking for the ones we're looking for, you know what I mean? Well, here's some. Okay. Well, we're committed now. Right, sorry. Boomerang. I didn't do crap to that guy. One tap to that guy. Rusty broadsword. Literal mop. Oh, okay. I did more to that guy than it looked like it did. Still didn't get any Bokoblin guts, though. Anyway, I can drop this, because it's going to be worth almost nothing. Well, drat. Maybe we'll go Knight Broadsword. Although, actually, probably should use this, because it's big and stupid. Like, oh, hateful. Anyway, and I guess we're, I don't know, just kind of running around looking to pick fights with people, dude. I'm trying to get freaking Bokoblin guts. I mean, I could look them up and see if anyone had some tips about, like, where do you find some. Oh, there we go. Here's a camp of a whole squad of them. We can try to take these guys. Lols. Goblin horn. He's like, what happened? Everybody's dead. Uh-oh, someone messed up. Yay. As neat as that is. Hey, look at that, we got some. Let's go. Yeah. Not a lot of them. Ooh, Soldier's Broadsword. That's actually a good thing. This bat's just about dead anyway. Sick. Anyway. What's this? What's this? What's this? It's a soldier's bow. What's this? It sucks. I didn't have anything that rhymed ready, sorry. Yeah, that's dog water in comparison to what I'm using. Even this sword isn't, you know, it's for 14. That's not terrible. Ah, freaking Bokoblin guts, man. How many do I need? Like, how far behind am I on this Bokoblin gut situation? It's gonna be like a purple looking thing. Balloon, that's not it. 13. I am very close. I mean, really, we could just continue picking fights with random Bokoblins, I guess, because I don't know. What could anyone else possibly tell me? You know what I mean? Okay, at last we are back. So I feel like I've been cut away a long stinking time. But we have all the things we need. I had to run around quite a while before I got the Bokoblin guts that we needed. But I did finally do it. I also found lots of little loot along the way as I was running around. But that should be all of the things. I got some arrows, you know, I got, you know, a fair amount of things, so I think we should have all the little bits we need to get our stuff improved, which will be pretty exciting. Fairy, I did the thing. It took forever, but I did it. Some stuff was easy, like the red shoes, easy. Anyway, it was easy, but most of it, not easy. Anyway, look at that. We got the Silent Princess we need. We can get that to 8, which is cool. But this stuff is about to leave 8 and get to 12. So, once again, even if I improved it, it's about to be worse. So, you know, doesn't mean we won't do it. But yeah, as you can see, we finally have the stuff we need for all of this. So I guess we'll go ahead and do the snow stuff first. Yes! Do the thing, Fairy! Let's go. Alright, that'll get that to 8, which is good. Yes, please. Alright, go ahead and hit the next one. The Snow Quill Tunic. Nice. Freaking nice, bro. Yeah. Alright. And the last one is, of course, the headpiece. Nice. I like how he's like, haha, he like chuckles and blushes. Sick. Alright, next one. May as well just do this. Champion's Tunic, because, I don't know, why not? Why not? I mean, because, like, really, in time, it could be better, because, like, first level, right? This is just first level. Yeah, first level, it goes to 8. So, really, its potential should technically be higher than my regular chess piece. Technically. So, anyway. Let's see here. And that champion tunic, yeah. Shards of, wow, shard of Farash's horn. I need 2 of them. Wow. Anyway. So yeah, its potential is higher, but, you know, the cost is much higher too. El shuts his eyes. It's like, boy. Tier 3, things are getting a little intense. What could Tier 4 possibly be? Anyway. Yes, please. Animations are so funny. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. He's like, proving my armor is so dangerous in a different kind of way. Alright, yes please. My hood, please. I got just enough bokoblin guts to make it happen. Finally. That took a long time, but we did finally do it. Alright, that got us to 3, dude. Sick. I mean, we could improve this. Sure, just hit the climber's bandana. It doesn't actually matter, but sure. It doesn't matter at all, but why not? Yay. Anyway. No, that's good. Thank you. Alright, well that was productive. That was super productive. Now my armor is real good now. Yeah, look at that. Oh, nothing but 12s. And then my, there's the tunic is now at 8, which is only level 1, so potential's quite good. But with the whole piece, we are now, with the whole set, we are unfreezable. So now we can no longer be frozen, which is pretty hype. Plus, of course, it improves the natural resistance anyway, so it's certainly worth doing. Okay, I'm thinking at this point, let's see, we might, this way would be boring-er, but it would be probably maybe easier. It might not matter. Alright, now that we have the armor set, I know what we should do next. Alright, now that we have the armor set, there's 2 things we must do first. We must grab that shrine over there. And then, we might be headed towards the final tower, which would possibly be the other stop along the way. Now that we have the Nito set. Alright. You know, we probably have the cold resist. Yeah, we have enough cold resist with just 2 pieces to, we have enough cold resist with 2 pieces that it doesn't actually affect it. The 3rd piece is Nito because, of course, then you have the matching set, but I think it's worth doing to wear this because, of course, you can see all of the immediate danger we're in. I will be frozen if those bats attack me. And I don't want to defend myself. So those are the giant mooses that you use to farm for money later on. It's one of the best farming methods there is to use your horse, run around, literally run over the moose with your horse. And then once you get a stack of 5 gourmet meats, then I think you cook them. I think you cook them into a meat skewer, and then you sell that skewer, and then it's worth quite a bit of money, I think. Don't quote me. Anyway, into the shrine that we couldn't grab before because it was really stinking cold. Okay, Path of the Hidden Winds. You heard it here first. Before we do anything else, though. Alright. I was just trying to see if there's like a obvious chest or anything, but. I mean, it's obvious what you're doing. You're just, you know, climbing via wind, but. Sorry, a little. Oh boy. I was spamming grab so that I could grab the item. I was like, oh no! I don't want to miss the item. Oh, cool. Money's always a very good thing. Sorry, it's a little hard to hit it even, you know? I mean, you could just grab it directly. I don't know why you even need a platform. You could just land on the ladder directly. I guess if your aim was bad or if you were worried about it, I guess it gives you an option, I suppose. Ah, well. If that isn't something. Yeah, they thought they were being funny with the whole, you know, hide the thing in the middle of the pillar thing, but, you know, I was onto them. What is it? Oh, a Knight's Bow. Knight's Bow is good. Do I have a slot for a 26? Oh, yes. Technically, yes. Yeah, I have, like, my bows are so good, dude. I have such a giant stack of very good bows. Considering the inventory for the bows is not very big, and they are all very, very strong, pretty much. So that's pretty cool. Well, there you go. Well, that was a cool one. I liked that one. Very easy cheesy, very straightforward. Some good loot, you know? Yeah, like, what's not to love? Lots of good stuff. Nice. Plus you can, yeah, I was about to say, plus you can restore my heart that I lost for some reason, which I don't remember now. For some reason, which I'm sure was totally justified and not me being an idiot. I'm sure, definitely. We have a lot of money considering how much money we've spent this episode. It's been a very lucrative episode on the money front. Especially because we finally sold a whole bunch of my gems and stuff. And really, we could probably start, you know, attacking some of the stone trellises or taluses or whatever they're called. We could probably start doing that to get some more money. Anyways, well, there's that shrine, which is pretty neato. It'll be a nice travel point later. However, it's actually the more or less the wrong way in comparison to where we need to be going now, but now I'm thinking we might try to head towards that final tower, because I think it is now finally the final actual tower. So we're going to double check the map really quick to make sure that that statement is true. And then we'll hopefully be headed towards the last tower. Alright, welcome to the Tabantha Village Ruins. And the final tower. And it is the final tower this time. I said that once before. I mean, not that whole sentence, but I said part of that once before when I thought we were at the final tower, and there was one more, and which I noticed at the end of that. I'm like, oh, not the final tower. There's another one. So here we are. There's a whole bunch of lizards and moblins apparently, but we don't care about that. Just to the left of this somewhere, there's also a slime, but we don't really care about him either. I'm just trying to find somewhere in here, which that doesn't help. I was gonna say there's arrows somewhere, and I was trying to find them, but if it's near those slimes, then I don't care about that. Care about it that badly. I need arrows, but we'll find other arrows. It'll be fine. Wow, I would not walk that way, my friend. There is a lot of very deadly things over there, especially for a regular person like you. But yeah, as you can see in the far north here, the temperature gauge is just absolutely maxed. So, it's like cold. So anyway, you can see these giant little things. They need to be melted, and I believe if you run into them, they freeze you, I think. And I think that they are a perfect ring around the bottom of this. So I think you do actually have to melt them. So normally I just use fire arrows. I don't know if there's a more efficient way. But we'll get rid of one of them so that I can get over there, but we want to use as little as possible. I guess it's 4 to fully get rid of it. Oh, well, it's not 4, but it's that's enough. Okay, well, we don't care about any dudes over here at this point, so we can probably wear our... Oh, actually, I'm already wearing the mask. I meant to say we want this. To make the climb faster, because now we work our way to the top. Alright, we are at the top. Let's do it. Sick. The last tower. Let's go. For realsies this time. Alright. There's a lot of master mode chess. Just vibing around here, for the record. Which means nothing to me, of course. Yes, now show me my map. Yeah, there it goes. There you go. Complete map of Hyrule extracted. Oh, I know, kids. We can see it all now. You love to see it. We can go ahead and put on our thing just because it looks good. So, looking at the lands roundabout, we could see a little thing there along with the stable. Honestly, we probably could go over there because we're gonna need that anyway. Lots of stuff in the far north. You can see the Divine Beast just vibing over there. Lots of good stuff. Well, it makes sense to me that our first stop, our next stop, probably our last stop on this episode will be right there. Oh, look at that. I had just enough stamina to make it almost all the way there in one shot. Look at that. We are just about there. Always looking for anything hiding underneath the rocks. But yeah, look at that. I had just enough stamina to almost make it right all the way to the doorstep. Alright, let's poke in this shrine, and then there's one quest to pick up here. Is this just a rumors thing? No, this one actually is a real chest. A real quest, I mean. Alright. Well, that'll work. We can go poke inside though and see what this shrine is all about. Hopefully it's not a combat one, because let me tell you, it might not be good. It might not be good. But if you're looking to do that farm with the moose and all the meat and stuff, this is where you go pretty much, if memory serves. I think you jump into this one, you jump on your horse, and then you run around the field, because the mooses are plentiful enough. I remember doing this one, I just don't remember how it works. I was like, where'd it go? I tried to throw it and I stepped off on accident. I almost think it's something like that, like you can blow it in place, you know what I mean? But like it, you know, there's some sort of delay. Yeah, there it is. There's the delay. Alright, there's probably a hidden chest kind of vibes somewhere. Obviously that's just to get back up. Okay, I just figured out what to do here. Okay, so at least one of these is because if you block this... Is it that one or this one? Oh no, it was this one. If you block this one, then when you throw the thing, you could throw it from like right there, because it'll blow all the way across. So you use the metal things to block the fans that are gonna blow it, you know, off course. So you block this one and this one, because then it should blow into position, you know, perfectly. And I think that's the ticket. Because, yeah, I think then if you go over here, and then you do like this, then it, I think, should like blow into all the way into place, like perfectly. Yeah. Uh-huh. I am a genius. Thanks for noticing, Dad. Now, the only issue is, of course, because that, right there. Well, okay, I think I know what to do, right? Because it just, I think all you have to do is, let's just get that over there to the zip code I need. I can fix it. But then, I just think all you have to do is throw it a little farther. You just throw it on the other side, slightly on the other side to get the thing. I think you just do this. You just put this up there so that you can grab it. And I think you still have plenty of time. I think all you have to do is throw it to the other side. So you just like do that. And then you can race to the top instead. And then it should still get in place, but now you're up top with a metal thing. And I think that's it. Yeah. There you go, see? Okay, because now, then you can use the metal block, and you just do it like approximately halfway. I'm not sure you can make that. You might. Do you need 2? Oh, that would be not nice. Ugh. No, okay. You can do it with 1. It's just really tight. Well, I suppose that's neat, I guess. Let me just make sure I know how to jump before I do this. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Okay. It was vitally important I didn't mess that up. Otherwise, we have to do the throw again, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, there you go. So yeah, you can do it with 1. It's just really, really tight. All right, we can grab the orb, and then we can talk to this person over there for the quest, and then we'll probably poke around the stable just a second and like grab any loose things sitting around, and that'll be sick. Okay, let's see here. Grab those. And grab those. Let's see here. Hey, don't mind me, man. I'm just gonna grab some of the free stuff lying around here. What else we got here? Ooh, whole bunch of wood. I'm just like looting their stable for all this free stuff. Yeah. Huh, apparently. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I somehow managed to just snipe one and not the other. Ooh, some arrows. Joy of joys. I'm like super out of arrows, so getting some is really good. Alright, that's good. Alright, now we can go ahead and hop in here and see... Yeah, you. What up? I've traveled to the east and the west in my grey hunt for information, and now I find myself here in the freezing north. I heard there was a stall horse in this area, but I can't take it any longer. It's too cold to look anywhere. A stall horse? Beep beep. You just set off Junel's intuition sensors. You're interested in the stall horse too, huh? I just wanted to see this creepy stall horse monster once with my own eyes. If it really does exist, it'll be such a big scoop. But, well, I can handle all kinds of dangers and hazards, but this cold, Burr, I can't stand it. Can you handle this task for me? I'll even reward you. All I need is a picture, or some notes. I can do it. Good answer. There's a rumor that it can be found with stall goblins in the North Tabantha snowfield. Some have reported it all the way on the other side of the snowfield to the east, right in front of those bizarre ruins. These bizarre ruins. Good luck, I'm really counting on you. So I'm assuming a stall horse is an undead horse, is like the skeleton horses. And I know that's a thing. The dog chasing its tail. I know that's a thing because I've seen the skeleton riders, you know. I've seen skeleton horsemen. So I know that's a thing. Anyway, I wanted to see, though, there's like this green little pathway, and I just wanted to see if there... Like, what's over there? I mean, you know, nothing like, you know, it's nothing like super obvious, like, oh yeah, there's a, I don't know, a fairy fountain or whatever. Because I think the most north fairy fountain is, I think the one we already got, you know, the one that's a little bit beneath, kind of like midway. I think the most north fairy fountain is the one that's like way over here somewhere. The one that we already got it. Yeah, there it is. I think that's the most north one. I think, because we can turn off everything, just turn on the great fairies. Yeah, so there's actually 5, but I think one of them is that horse one. Yeah, there's 5, but one of them is the horse one, and the most north fairy fountain is that one, because the other one is the bottom corner. Then we have one that's, let's see, it's over here. Which, okay, so that's the Rito Village one, and then there's one that is kind of near here, which we also got. Okay, so only one we're missing at this point, fairy fountain wise, because yeah, that's that one which we got. Then there's that one which we got, and that one which we got, and then the horse god. So yeah, the only fairy fountain we're missing is the one way down here in the corner. So, which is very much what I thought. So. Anyway, yeah, so that'll be a fabulous place to call it. Super, super good progress today. We got my go-to armor to level 3. We might not be upgrading it anymore for maybe the rest of the playthrough, to be honest with you. Because it's really strong. Now, this time around, some part of me is tempted to upgrade other stuff. Like, if I happen to have the stuff, or if I run around off camera just gathering ingredients because it's not a big deal, I could technically do that, you know? Like, if I'm like, hey, let's upgrade the champion tunic or whatever. But I know for a fact that the champion tunic apparently takes very expensive materials. So I'm not positive we're going to want to do that. Like, but there is some part of me that's tempted to kind of goof around with upgrading stuff this time around. So, I don't know. There are some interesting locations in the north here. Like, I think this thing up here has a whole bunch of stuff. There's a shrine at the end of it. And there's a whole bunch of chests hidden throughout. There's some silver rupees, gold rupees, sapphire, regular rubies, sapphires, diamonds, ice arrows, edge of duality, which is a interesting sword. It's like a really powerful sword. There's some scary stuff. I think there's a decayed guardian over in that zip code somewhere. Some arrows. There's some interesting things. And then I almost think that somewhere over here is you got an armor piece. Forest Dweller's Bow. There's several bosses up here in the north, as you would probably assume. There's some shrines hidden in the mountains back there. Overall, there's another shrine in that one, which I think that one is the pond, like the fancy pond where the dragon hangs out. Or at least where you would drop off the dragon's horn, wherever it's from, you know. There's a hot spring way over and hidden in this corner. There's a boss hidden in that corner with another shrine at the very, very top of it all. Fire arrows, diamonds. Yes, you know, so there's quite a bit. There is a lot of interesting loot going on in the north here. But yeah, off camera, I don't know if I'll get up to anything. Probably not. I probably won't. Like, you know, we're doing fine, and for the most part, I'll mostly have been doing stuff on camera. We're maybe not quite to the point yet where it matters a whole lot. My only question was, what's going on in that Forgotten Temple, if anything? Oh, I remember that. 5 trillion decayed guardian turrets. That's what's going on in that temple. And then there is a shrine, and then there's some chests. Tunic of the Wild, Trousers of the Wild. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Giant ancient core, silver rupee, yeah. But I almost think there's like some sort of gimmick. Like you like glide through this place, and that's in this part. You like go to here, and then you like work your way all the way up, and there's like, I mean, how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 guardian turrets, just vibing in here, and so you're getting shot at the whole time, if memory serves. Like, I almost think you're like gliding through, and they're all shooting at you, and you're trying to dodge them. Now, maybe you're running through on foot, and they're shooting at you, but it's something weird like that. But there's a whole bunch of really powerful treasure in here. There's like gold rupees, silver rupee, ancient giant core, fire arrows, and at the very end of it, it does say Cap of the Wild, and found in Breath of the Age of Calamity and Tears of the Kingdom. And then yeah, it says Trousers of the Wild. Which is interesting. Tunic of the Wild. Anyway, so there's like an armor set at the end of it, which is interesting. And there's a shrine, there's a quest, gift from the monks, and then there's a goddess statue. So there's some interesting things. I'm curious to poke in there. I remember jumping in there and being like, ooh, what's this? But I don't remember what else happens. There's also up on the cliff above. Yeah, right here. There's a stable right here. Yeah, there's a stable right here. The Serene Stable, and then the shrine to get to it, I'm assuming, is right here actually. So there's a few interesting things. Shock arrows, silver rupee. I was just curious if there was anything else hiding nearby. But yeah, that's very interesting. Anyway, so I don't know. There is some interesting things, but when we come back loosely, we're probably at the point now where we could probably do the Divine Beast. In the north, we're fully prepared. I got this armor set to level 2, which is what I like, and we're probably at the point where we could probably jump into that. Yeah, level 2. I don't know if that'll be next episode. Like, next episode, we're going to just be pursuing that story thing. We probably could at this point. There's a lot of goofing off we certainly could be doing, you know. I am curious to check out this Temple of Time and see what the deal is with that. I wouldn't mind discovering the Master Sword and getting into the Lost Woods at this point. We're not strong enough to grab the Master Sword yet, but it's not going to be long before we can. It's not going to be super long before we're able to actually grab it. But I wouldn't mind getting the Lost Woods discovered at least, so that way we would have access to it when we have enough hearts to do it. Which we're not very far away from being able to do that. So yeah, we will keep our eyes peeled and very excited for the upcoming episodes. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. Walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.